All right, so the car is getting torn apart here soon. We're gonna be powder coating some parts like these. They look a lot better gloss black on both sides. Kind of flows better, especially with the paint being gloss black on the car, except for that side, of course. Probably gonna end up powder coating some other stuff like these bolts. Definitely gonna finish off the risers there, something more finished. These bolts and stuff, kind of shit like that. So it's gonna all need powder coated, more streamlined look. Kind of get rid of some yellows in here that do not really fit in and match. This tank definitely gonna need re-powder coated. It's actually currently spray paint. This bracket definitely needs powder coated. So stuff like that, make it more streamlined. We're gonna start tucking things in the engine bay, making it a more streamlined look and more show ready. Along with race ready, we're gonna be fixing some oil leaks for the feed lines and the drain lines for the turbos. Get this thing running how it should. All right, then kind of walking around here. Wheels, I'm not too sure what I want to do with them this year. I do like them. I kind of want to change it up. I'm not too sure the route I want to take with it. Calipers, front and rear. Fronts are painted already. The rear I would like to do something with. But tires, we're definitely going to need those. The fronts are cupped really bad on the inside and the outside because we have camber. Rears are just toast all around. As far as back here goes, we got the 210s back here. This one kind of ejected itself out of here, so we either got to glue that piece back in or just get a new one. Kind of want to upgrade from scars, get something a little different. But back here, we got the carpet in here. I do not like the color of this. Same with up there. I wish it was black. So we might be doing something with that. We got the roll cage peeking back through here and stuff. Definitely the trunk's a little boring, but also it's a trunk. I don't really show that off too much because if I'm driving just the car and not taking it on a trailer, we got a bunch of stuff back there for the show. So something to come with that. We also got mismatch bolts here. That's got to go. But as far as the interior goes, it's kind of complete back here with the roll cage. Back here in the back seat delete, it's a little boring. Could do some more stuff back there. But we got the harnesses and everything. Floor mats. These floor mats got to go. They work, but they're not the best looking. So we need some diamond stitch ones, something with a little bit of red in it, bring it down here. Same with the dash. We got the steering wheel and everything, but this little paint job here on the dash, it's got to go. I mean, it's nice having the branding and everything in the middle, but time for a change on that one. Same with maybe the e-brake. I don't know. Some changes to come with this. If you have recommendations, let me know. Kind of taking some advice for this one, see what people think, go from there with it. Definitely the rear louvers are going back on the car. Just powder coated all the brackets for it. That way they're nice gloss black and ready to go back on. All right, we're kind of continuing along with this tear down process. Got this upper plate off here. Got our little pile of screws over here. Let me take out these clips down here. We got an extra aluminum support underneath the middle. So pull all that, pull the side bolts there. This front end will pop right off. All right, guys, quick update on the car here. We got it torn apart in the trailer, up on ramps. Just a bit easier to do it in here than the shop, move it in and out each time. But we got some pipes off. These are going off for powder coat here soon. That one, if it fits in the oven, is getting re-powder coated. It is paint right now. Same with the bar and everything. This is definitely getting pulled. It is spray paint. That's got to go. The rest are actual 3-stage paint. Stuff like these brackets getting removed, getting redone up, powder coated and everything. Bit cleaner looking engine bay here. But yeah, air filters, they're going to need replaced. They're filthy after this season. But kind of going through everything. We got some rock chips up here on this. Want to make sure everything's running solid. Got the oil leaks to fix. We got everything ordered for it. Get those new lines in here soon. But that's how it's looking so far. We got a whole bunch of clamps powder coated. Got those lower tubes powder coated. Those we did yesterday. That tube is still paint for now. I'm not sure it's going to fit in our oven, but it's almost the same color. Basically is the same exact color. But again, these clamps are done. Those we did the other day. Everything's going to route in nicely. turbo compressor housings are pulled. They are getting sandblasted right now, hopefully powdered and back in. I'm deciding if I want to do a slightly different color with them or not, but we'll see. So this is how it's looking for tonight. Still torn apart, but we'll get it back together soon. Get it ready for show season. And back into the trailer here. We do have to order new gaskets for these. This one's not as bad. The other one is completely trashed. I have to order those in, so as soon as they come in, we can get these lines back in for the drain lines on the turbo. This surface rust here, I'm going to be taking care of that because that does not show ready. Got some low clamps on here. Like, we're blacking out most of the clamps, that way it's more streamlined in the engine bay instead of everything standing out. So yeah, it's coming along slow and steady. Got the new air filters waiting to go on. I'll finalize the turbos and everything, but definitely have a lot more to do. This pipe, it doesn't fit in our oven, but I do want to send that off to powder. Same with this strut tower here, strut tower brace. But if you guys have any ideas for different risers or anything, I do want to make something that's more finished. This was kind of just to get it back on the road last season, so kind of need something different for that. That way it's more streamlined, show ready. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. But that's what we have so far. All right, so we made a lot of progress powder coating. Got some more pipes done. Got the turbos just sitting on here, or the turbo compressor housings. They're just sitting on here. That way the fins don't get bent or anything. Got the lower oil lines off. Drain lines for both of those. Got the new lines made, ready to go on. We do have the Kevlar on there, so that way it is protected from heat and everything. We got the whole oil pump off, the return and everything. Those are all tightened up, resealed. I had a bunch of oil leaks on different pipes and everything. But yeah, these oil lines, let's show what happened to those. So basically, the shop who installed it the first time decided that it was a good idea to just barely, they're over here, barely put the heat wrap on. They put some shitty ass heat wrap. So this was sitting right against the header, and you can see I can put my finger right into it. It melted through. Oil was just seeping out, and same with the other one. It was starting to do that, but it is cracked enough that it was leaking. So that's what we had dealing with. We had a bunch of oil leaks on the car when it should be a reliable 750 wheel horsepower car. So had to deal with all that, but once it's back in, everything should be running right. Today we're doing the thermostat on the car. Already got the stock one off, putting on the new Mishimoto one for 160 degrees. That way it opens up a bit cooler. So far you just take this off, take that off, slide the new one in, and yeah, it's pretty simple and everything for that. Just don't forget the seal. But I figured while we're in here, have all that apart, why not? Especially since we're running the better coolant anyway. But yeah, a little sick right now, but hopefully we get this thing back together here soon. Took a little bit to get it started here. Had to hook up to the jumper cables on the truck. Battery was completely dead, but we got it running. Had to prime for a little bit. She didn't run for a little while now. Been down for about a month and a half, so this is what we got.